I guess it's like playing the slot. Omar, just what about the way you play works so well inside?
Just knowing that they can do multiple different routes. That I'm not just limited to certain routes being just outside. It allows my game to be more open and involved. So at first I didn't want to play slot, but I'm actually glad that they made that decision.
I think you'd played 75 snaps inside the last 3 years, and you're obviously way higher than that now. How early on did you embrace it? When did it become, I guess, just how early on was it like okay with you to embrace it?
I would say fall camp, cause spring ball we had two people go down, and so they would put me, Elijah, or EJ in there, and then fall camp. That's kind of where they kind of like solidified that it was gonna be mainly me. So fall camp is where I kind of embraced it, and I was just like, I just gotta do what I can do at this position.
Some people are talking about you guys as one of the top wide receiver duos in the country. Like, why do you think you guys are performing at that level? What is it about you and Elijah?
I would say just how hard we work each and every week, coming out knowing that there's some way, somehow that we can still get better. So we try and push each other, making sure that each one is not being complacent or settled with what we've done so far. So I feel like the fact that me and him just go at it with each other, and we also compete with stats, that also is a better way for us just to go out there and just go play hard, in my opinion.
Anything on the line? You guys betting anything against each other for who can put up the better numbers?
No, we're not really betting. We just want to make sure that we push each other and make sure that we're going hard each and every play.
On Saturday, Elijah admitted that you're more explosive. What do you think Elijah's better at?
I would say Elijah's he's better at using his body way more than me, and also just using his hands, I would say, on releases against press. Elijah knows really well how to use his body, how to adjust to the ball, back shoulder, jump ball, and that's something that I've trying to learn from him and take from him, but it takes time, so I would say that for sure.
You said on Saturday that Coach Signetti was tough on you guys last week. How does he vary from week to week given the game?
I think it just depends on how we come out at practice. If we come out sluggish or we come out like we feel like we've done something, he's going to be really hard on us, but he's still going to coach us to the level that he wants us to play at. So it just continues to push us and make sure that we are not just focused on what happened in the past and knowing that we got a big game coming up next.
You talked about in the offseason about kind of challenging you specifically, your practice habits, wanting to see more consistency. What did you have to do to kind of get to the level that he expected of you? What kind of changes did you have to make?
Honestly, that was just like a personal mindset thing. I would come out to practice sometimes lazy or sometimes feeling like I just didn't want to be there or my body's tired, so I let that affect how I practice. And just knowing that this is all a blessing. Some people don't get this opportunity, so I got to take it as that and make sure I'm going hard each and every day at my practice because you never know what could happen. So that was the biggest thing for me. My mindset had to change.
How do you work on actually, it's easy to say my mindset had to change, but it's another thing to kind of actually do it. Like what goes into kind of changing that?
Honestly, for me, it was just my faith and belief in Christ. Knowing that he's, like I said, blessed me to be in this opportunity. So I just try and make sure I give all glory to him, and then also just knowing that my favorite verse when it comes to sports is Colossians 3:23. It's work heartily as you work for the Lord and not for man. So I tell myself that every time before I go out onto the field, and it helps push me to the next level when I'm at practice.
Coach Signetti called UCLA a 3-0 team, said they're very impressive. What sticks out about them to you?
Just the way how they turned everything around with the new staff. They got a lot of tempo, and they just look really like they out there having fun. They enjoying it now instead of just sad. They could be sad about their record, but they changed the trajectory of their season. So that's been going good for them.
Two more for Omar.
Do you guys take note of what he says on Monday about the task at hand? Either in his press conference or in a team meeting?
I would say for sure in a team meeting because he ain't gonna say it for no reason. Because if we don't, or if we ignore it, and we come out feeling like, okay, we playing this team, it's gonna be an easy win, that's when we get slapped in the face, and we could be shocked. So we just try and make sure that we listen to what he says and make sure we're not taking anything for granted.
How have you guys managed to stay loose, knowing that more and more eyeballs are on you as you continue to win?
Just knowing that anything can happen, really. Just knowing that we can't be complacent because we have a goal that we want as a team. We all want to play in the Big Ten championship. We want to win the Big Ten championship, and we want to play in the playoffs again. Because last year we felt like we missed out on the opportunity. So just that, wanting to get back there and want to get further than what we did is just like what's our motivation for this year.
Thanks, Omar.
Thank you.